want to talk about a few tiny little bit of things before we go on to our usual segments.
Yeah.
One of those things is Jakey is making an album soon.
Oh,
yes.
And I'm very excited about Jakey's album. EP.
I am too.
Full disclosure, we were going to talk about it during this podcast, but it's not
we
out
all
yet. So
thought it was going to come out on Valentine's Day.
You know what, though? Kanye didn't drop today, so that's fine. Jakey can take his time.
Kanye's busy dropping stuff on Netflix.
Kanye keeps saying he's going to drop, and he doesn't. At this point, I'm like, I hope
is he
the only
talking
thing
about
that's
him
going to drop is
fucking
dead.
Dying? Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to drop
or is he dropping Pete Davidson?
Look, guys, we got to talk about this Jakey record. I'm trying to ignore the fact that there was a Kanye West release in between podcasts.
Right.
So the record hasn't come out yet, but he has released
a single and a teaser.
Okay, first off, Dead Friends, fucking love it. It's a fucking great little EP that he put together. It's weird because like if you go to like Spotify or like Apple Music, it's not technically put together as an album, but it's fucking an album. He just never compiled it together.
Is that just for singles?
A bunch of Lucy's. Yeah.
Dead Friends is all the singles like Medium, like
oh really? I didn't know that.
Not Dead Yet, like
not Dead Yet,
South Dakota. All that stuff, like that's like he never officially released it as an album, but that's basically Dead Friends. So
cool.
like all his stuff already solid, already love it, great stuff, and DMCA free. So anybody who makes content, Jakey fully allows you to use his music in your videos and streams and whatever. So
actual hot boy he is.
Yeah. Actual hot boy and gamer girls. The respect.
I really liked Pine Barrens when that came out. That's
the new single that came out.
That shook a lot in me because I heard that.
I love that song. I have it on repeat. I fucking at least listen to it once or twice a day. Like I think
it's in my daily playlist, and I'll never forget the first time I listened to it. I thought 100% I was going to hate it until he busted out to maybe this is what I get for leaving you out in the cold. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, wait, this track just got lit really quick.
That line hit me really hard because like a month before that came out, like I had just gotten out of a relationship with a girl that I was really close with, and it was that thing that I was like, oh fuck. I feel like because that's what I was feeling.
Helped too. Like it was a very cool little film clip that he's got going.
The music video is really great too because it shows like this you can kind of pull whatever dynamic you want from it, but for me it pulled like this dynamic of like like what sometimes relationships end up like, and so like that's what I pulled from it, except for the murder part. That part I don't know how you can.
I see the way I see it as well is that he's coming to terms with loving himself or hating himself. Like there's parts of him that he dislikes, parts of him that he loves, and it's because it's like obviously him and himself in like a white and black shirt, and like the third party. It's like it's. I think it's fantastic, and I actually really do like the teaser he's dropped as well for the other.
Oh my god, I can't wait for that fucking song to come out.
It's got some fucking
Drive Off a Bridge or whatever.
Yeah. It's got some nice samples and it's got some shit from Shadow of the Colossus.
What's
Gran
that?
Turismo.
Sorority Sisters.
The Sorority Sisters chant. Like it sounds so fucking good. You wouldn't think that would sound good, right? You would not think that like a chant, like sorority chant, would sound good in the background of a fucking rap, right? But it goes hard. It really does.
Yeah, like I remember I looked at the reaction of Fantano reacting to it, and his first thought was like he actually sampled that.
Yeah. It's very strange. Hey, like, I love the strings, and I love the fucking just like everything that goes into that. I can't wait for the full release of that song. It's gonna be great.
I'm very excited.
Jakey actually like came out and said like because he goes media silent. Like he doesn't interact on social media unless he has something, to like give out. And he actually did do a post on the 14th explaining why it hasn't come out. And honestly, man, take as much time as you want to perfect that 100%. Thing because you've dropped one track already, and it's already like
And
like best of the year. I know it came out in 2021 technically, but it's already like best of the year.
Right. For a Lucy, like just for a single, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
like you want your single, your first single to be like one of your strongest songs. And if that's not his strongest song, that album is going to be incredibly good.
I'm looking forward to it.
And I think think it says a lot also that he dropped a new NakeyJakey video like a week after dropping that fucking thing.
Like, holy shit,
and it's like you know what, man? Do the JonTron approach. Take as much time as you want because it's whatever you make is going to be fucking fantastic.
And then just sort of like pump out a thing here and there, and then just sort of go do what you need to do.
Yeah,
exactly. And like that song, like I'll listen to it every so often, and it practically every day I'm listening to it. Let me be real, and like it was a good song to get me to move on. You know what I mean? Like it's last year was fucking tough.
I think it was like the first or second time I heard the song, I teared up a little. I'm like, this is a very good song. It's it hits you. It really does, and like just the. I love when an artist incorporates a fucking really good like set of strings. You know what I mean? Like the strings and the fucking synth and like everything part of that song is just works together. And that build up, it's a long build up. Like it's about 1 minute and 20 before it starts to actually really get into that sort of I don't know, hip hoppy kind of.
I do want to say, like, I got into Jakey because of you guys, and I was like, where's this man been all my life?
Yeah, right? I know. It's fucking sick.
He's making bangers, dude.
By the time that song hits that beautiful crescendo, like that build up, put the pistol to my ear, I heard it say in the black on black or the white on white.
Yeah.
First time I heard that, like my lip quivered and I felt something well up. I'm like, that was beautiful.
Man, I love the line. It doesn't matter what you wear when you die, right? Like, you know, it's just that line is so good because it doesn't matter what you wear when you die.
Yeah,
it doesn't because like no one's gonna think about that. They're gonna think about you and your legacy and then what you sort of left. And I think that's fucking super deep.
Also,
by the way, we could
shout outs if you actually Googled what the 605 and the 212 is. Shout out because I didn't know South
what that
Dakota
was
and Manhattan.
Yeah, I didn't know
is that what it was? Because I knew. I was like, I know it's two area codes, like that's what it was, but I never looked it up, and I just assumed there were 2 area codes in New York because that's where he lives now. But
he likes to reference his South Dakota quite a lot and stuff. I think that's
where the boy comes from.
So that's where he
has
grew
a
up.
song called South Dakota.
South Dakota. Yeah.
Them roots run deep like the roots of the pine barrens.
It's been a while since we heard that.
Maybe this is what I get for leaving you out in the cold. Drag my body to the woods and let me go. Paint a picture of my life into the snow. Pull the trigger like I never even know. Maybe this is what I get for leaving you out in the rain. Pop the trunk and drop my body in the grave. Throw a shovel at me out to dig a grave. Put the pistol to my ear.